Hello and welcome back to my channel, Crafty Concepts with Erin. Today I have another scrapbook process video featuring the awesome Blue Skies collection. I've separated out a few of the sheets that I'd like to use, but this patterned paper here with the floral cluster and the wonderful title is really the source for my inspiration. I have this photo of my husband and I, and we're enjoying some coffee on a Friday afternoon in our garden, and there's reds and lots of yellow flowers blooming. So I thought this is perfect with the color scheme and the flowers and everything. So I want to make this my main pattern paper in today's layout. If you'd like to see more of this collection, I do have another process video that I'll link in the end, and I go over a little bit more in depth what is all in and available with the Blue Skies collection. There are special discounts, bundles, and workshops available through the month of May only, but all the individual items will be available to purchase up through June. I want to bring in some of this Lagoon cardstock, and this is a textured cardstock with a UV pattern on it, so it has like a shiny element along the lines. It's very cool paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this, and I just marked where I wanted my tear to begin, and I'm going to go down at an angle away from my floral cluster. So I'm just literally tearing the paper, and I don't want anything too jagged, so I'm straightening up a few of those edges. And I think that's going to look perfect just like that. So now I'm going to trim off the top. Again, I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm going to trim that down so we have the white background border around. Now these floral clusters were off of the coordinating sticker sheet, and I also have this stamp set here that has a gazillion dies, but I'm going to use these 2 flower images to create even more flowers to put on our layout. And this is why I love having coordinating stamps, because these flowers are really pretty, and now I can make them whenever I need them and in whatever color scheme I'd like to use for my project. So there is this cute little center, and I'm stamping this, and this is a retired color. This is outdoor denim, and I use the Canary for my yellow flower, and then I'm going to line up my coordinating die. I'll secure this with a little post-it removable tape, and I've run that through my die cutting machine. Now I'm going to show you we can also make white flowers. You simply just die cut the images, and then I'm going to use a piece of sponge here and just rub a little Lagoon ink on the center, and then I can use my center in the outdoor denim again and go right over that, and these flowers turned out just like the pre-printed one on the sticker sheet. You can add as much to the center color-wise or as little and soft. I decided to make that a little darker. So I've gone ahead and cut out several flowers to add to my floral clusters. To make the bottom look more dimensional, I am adding this yellow flower on top with adhesive foam. And then it's important to tuck some behind your photo and then some on top of your photo, lift some up with that dimensional foam, and then you have all these layers, and it just adds a lot of interest to the layout. Now these were stickers, these bigger, larger clusters, and I went ahead and used my anti-static pouch to remove the adhesive backing so that I could pop them up on foam and not worry about parts of them touching down with the stickiness. So to balance out the flowers in the lower left corner, I'm just making a larger floral cluster up above to the right side of my photo like you see. And I'm just experimenting with the placement of flowers and just making sure that it feels balanced with the different colors. And I'm putting a few more stickers on top. Now this says memories, so our title will read Wonderful Memories, and it's from this Stitched Together card making stamp. So I got this idea that I wanted to create a banner on this layout. So this is just a strip of pattern paper cut to 1 1/4 inch, and you saw me just going back and forth cutting triangles from my 1 1/4 inch strip. And all I'm going to do is place these kind of swooping across the top of my layout, and they're going to go up behind the floral cluster and then down the other side. So you'll see in just a second what that looks like. And I'm going to end up removing a few of these flowers so that there's more room for these little pennant banners to really show up and not look too lost or cluttery. I really like this pattern paper and I just wanted to incorporate it somehow, so I thought this is a perfect way to add just little touches of that pattern paper. So I'm thinking I want to add some more yellow to this layout, and I have some of the patterned or textured cardstock, and I've dovetailed the end, and I'm going to just slip this kind of coming out from the side and then layer some of this pink, it's flamingo plaid paper. Now this is from the sticker sheet, and I'm cutting off the top. I'm going to tuck it on the left of my photo to make it look like it's part of the yellow on the opposite side. So I'm going to be careful to line those up at the same height so they kind of look like one seamless piece. I decided I wanted to add to my title, so there's a stamp that says Beautiful Day, and it's in the same font as my wonderful title over on the left. So I'm stamping this in outdoor denim, and sapphire would be a great color. My background cardstock, the dark blue there is sapphire. I just have this older ink pad and it matches well, so I'm using that. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this Beautiful Day, and then it has a coordinating die, so I'll go ahead and run that through my die cutting machine. I love having the coordinating dies. It makes everything so quick and simple. So I just secure that with some tape and run it through my die cutting machine. And now what I'm going to do is take my microtip scissors and I'm going to go along the bottom edge and actually cut off that word day and just use the beautiful portion of this embellishment. So now my title will read Beautiful, Wonderful Memories. So I did add some strip journaling. I went ahead and typed this up on my computer and added this to finish off my layout. If you guys missed my first Blue Skies process video, be sure to check that out because I have a giveaway going on. I have a Blue Skies Cut Above kit for one lucky commenter on that other video, which you see right here. So be sure to watch that, comment, and you'll be entered in the drawing, which will be May 29th. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.